Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we have another Primark haul. So this is August haul. I have quite a few things to show you and this has been building up for around 2 weeks now. So let me show you what I got. So everything's in this like big bag and there's quite a few things in here. So yeah, there's some good stuff. Okay, so I think it was this week that Primark launched some kind of Fenty dupe products, and the first one they have is this highlighter here. This is in the shade Arctic Ice. I'm just going to grab the Fenty one so I can show it to you. So I have one of the Fenty highlighters and it just looks like this, and if you have a look here, they're exactly like the same size, the same shape, so it's definitely a copy or a dupe, whatever you want to call it. And the inside of it just looks like this. It also has a mirror in the top just like the Fenty does, and then it just looks like that. So it's a kind of more of a rose gold colour and it is really pretty. The formula is quite hard. It's not like soft and like where's a lot of fallout, and it just looks like that when it has applied. So that was £3 and I've seen this in a couple of stores now, so I've only seen the one shade as well, so I don't know if they're going to come out with more shades. I hope they do. So the Fenty dupe kind of range is called Pure, so it just looks like this, Pure, and they have also got an eyeshadow palette. This was £4 and this is also a dupe for Fenty, so it just looks like this. You can see all sorts of pictures of these products. I do post pictures on my Instagram so you can have a look at that. I will link that in the description box because I've been putting a few pictures up of these at the moment. So it just looks like this, which is really nice. You can get some really nice natural neutral looks with this. I do wish they had copied the Moroccan, is it the Moroccan palette or the Moroccan Spice palette, something like that, and we had a bit more colour in it rather than neutral, but this is great for everyday wear. I haven't swatched this, so I haven't seen if the formula is any different than the normal Primark eyeshadows, but I don't mind Primark eyeshadows, so it should be good anyway. And then I also got one more thing from the Pure range, and this is the contour palette. I think they had some like glitter eye dust kind of things as well, and they also had like the unicorn essence dupe, but I already have something like quite similar to that anyway, so I didn't really fancy that. But this is £4 and it just looks like this. It only came in one shade, so you've got a highlight here and then like this pinky kind of darker highlight. This would probably be like a blush or a blush topper for me. And then you also get like a peachy pink colour and then this really dark contour. So I don't know whether I am going to be able to wear that colour because it is very dark and I am so pale, but I can always use it for an eyeshadow or maybe something else. So yeah, I'll have a work with it and see what it's like. So Primark have also come out with an Alice in Wonderland makeup. I only got one thing from that range. They have a palette that goes with it, but the palette is £10 and you do get like quite a few shades in it. You have a little drawer that pulls out and you get some highlighters in, the lip gloss, but it kind of felt a bit young to me, and £10 quite high for Primark makeup, so I didn't want to get that. I bought one of the lipsticks. They had about 4 colours and they had like a little set. I only bought one of the lipsticks and it just looks like this. It's very cute and it's got like a little outline of Alice on there. This is in the shade Nude. It was £3 and it's really cute because the cap is a heart and then so is the lipstick. So yeah, that is just the colour Nude and that was £3. Primark have also come out with some Pro Brushes. I only got one of them because they didn't really have any blending eyeshadow blending brushes, which is the thing I probably would have picked up. They had more like face brushes and I don't need any face brushes, so I just picked up this one brush. It was £3 and from what I can see the majority of the brushes were £3 as well, so very affordable. So this is the HD Kabuki brush and it just looks like this. It's like a triangle that forms to a point, which is pretty cool because it says you can use it on foundation and concealer, which would, you know, it's a great multi-purpose brush. So it just looks like this. Some people have said these are a bit like Morphe brushes, but so if that is, that's really cool because we don't have a Morphe store in the UK yet. There will be one later in the year in London. But yeah, that might be a nice little dupe for Morphe brushes. Also, a new product out is this matte setting spray. This was £4. They also had a glow setting spray and a hydrating one. But seeing as I'm quite oily, as you can tell by my skin, I definitely need the mattifying one, so I picked that one up. Next thing I got was from the clearance section. This is the Master Highlighter palette. Just looks like this. This was normally £6 and it was reduced to £3. They had quite a few in the store that I went in, so you might be able to find it in a store near you. So it just looks like this, and I don't know if it's just me, but this kind of vaguely reminds me of the ABH Nicole Guerrero palette. I don't know if it's just me, because there's pinks, there's a bronze, there's a really bright white. I don't know, it just made me think of that. I do like Primark's highlights in general. They have some really amazing ones, and then they have some so-so ones, so excited to try that out. And for only £3 and you get quite a variety of highlights, so I think that's a really good bargain. So I also got a few tools in this haul, and tools is not normally something that I pick up, but I thought I would, you know, give these a try. So the first one I got, it was only £1, is a mascara guard and comb. So it just looks like this. So you can like put it on your eye while you're putting your mascara on, so you don't get any on your eyeshadow or your face, which is pretty cool. And it's also a comb as well, so you can separate your lashes while putting mascara on. So yeah, that was only £1. I thought, well, I'll give it a go for that. Then I got this multi-cosmetic sharpener. So this is a pencil sharpener, just looks like this. It's £1.50 and it has 2 of the larger sharpeners and then 3 small ones, which is pretty cool because you could use, like, say, lips for one, eyeshadows for other, so you don't, you know, use the same one for both. So I thought that was pretty cool, and that was only £1.50. And then I have seen this next thing going around on Instagram, and I thought I would pick some up. This is the 30-pack shadow covers, so it just looked like this, and these were £1.50. So you put these like under your eye and they'll stick to your eye, so when you're doing your eyeshadow, the fallout falls onto these instead of going onto your eyes and, you know, potentially ruining your makeup. So I thought I would try them out because there's 30 in here, that's 1 for each eye. You'll get 15 kind of uses out of them, like 15 by 2, 30. So I thought I would give those a go because these are quite like something that a professional makeup artist would use, so I was quite intrigued by these. The next thing I got was a perfume, and it was reduced to £1. It's called the Eau de Love in Desire, and I thought it was really cute. I think they were like either someone had sprayed a load of perfume or they were kind of pumping it out in the same way that Hollister does, but the whole area smelled of one of these perfumes, and I think it was this one. It smelled really nice, so I thought for £1, you know, even if I just wear it for work, it was really nice. So if you watch my hauls regularly, I posted about one of the Primark palettes that look like the Huda palettes. So I've been back in and found 2 more. They just look like this. So I've got the Berry Velvets and Smoke Out. So I have seen there is a 4th one, and I think it's called something like Honey something. It has green colours. So I'm imagining maybe that's a dupe for like the Kylie palette with the greens and the oranges like mustards. I'm not sure, but yeah, they just look like this. They're £3 each, and then inside, yeah, that just looks like the Huda palette. And again, this one doesn't look like the Huda palette, so it just looks like this. I'll show you what the real Huda palette looks like. So this is the only Huda palette that I have, and this is the Smoky Obsessions. And this is the real smoky one, and then that is the Primark one. So they've not duped, well, they've duped like the format, but they've not duped the colour scheme. So that's quite interesting really, because it's quite different, like, you know, 50 shades of grey in there. So that's quite interesting because we don't normally get things like that. We get, you know, things with, we normally get like a smoky colour, but with some neutrals to kind of tone it down. So yeah, that was something a little bit different, and it was only £3. So the next thing I have are a few lipsticks. I have got 2 from the, well, 1 from the matte range, 1 from the luster range, and then 1 from just the normal lipstick range. So we'll start with this one. This one was 90p, and it's in the shade 01 Biscuit, so it just looks like that. There is a swatch of it. Now that one came out very sheer. You would need to kind of build the colour up. Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed actually how sheer it was. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera. But yeah, it didn't give the best payout on that one. Then I also got this matte lipstick, and it just looks like this colour. This is like my favourite nude colour, like really pale concealer lips, and it just looks like that there on the swatch. And that one was really opaque, and the colour was really nice. It went on really well. It's a matte colour, and that one was only £1.50, so I'd probably get these rather than just the bog standard Primark ones. I also got one of the luster colours, which is this one, and I can't remember if this one was either 90p or £1.50 again. So yeah, it just looks like that. It's not as bright when you swatch it as it appears in the tube. It's just that colour, yeah, so again, a little bit sheer, but not as much as this one. So the last thing I got is this foundation. Now this is from the My Perfect Colour range. I really like the Primark My Perfect Colour foundation. It's really long lasting, so I thought I would give this one a go. But this says it's a moisturising foundation stick, and because I'm quite oily, you know, probably not a good idea for me, but I thought I would give it a go. It was only £2.50. It says it's buildable coverage, velvet finish, and it has vitamin E in it. So it just looks like this. This is the shade, and this is Ivory. Now typically when I've looked at Primark's Ivory, they're quite pink undertoned, but this was the only colour in my kind of shade range that they had, so I thought I'd pick it up and give it a try anyway, because they only had darker ones, and I thought, you know what, if I'm going to try it I'll have to get this colour, but it's fine. Do you want like a video on this foundation, like how it wears through the day? If you do, just please leave me a comment in the comments box, and if I get enough, you know, I'll do a video on that. So that was my Primark haul today. If there's anything that you liked from this haul and you've picked up, let me know, because I'd like to hear your thoughts. And if there's anything that you think I should pick up, or that, you know, that I may have missed, let me know as well, because I love Primark makeup. They always have some really good things in. It's so affordable. So thanks for watching my video today. Check out my others, and I will see you again shortly. Bye!